Well, we made it. We made it to Resurrection Sunday. So much has transpired from Friday up until today. Friday night was a good Friday for us, but it was a bad Friday for Jesus because they whipped him, they beat him, they punched him, they spat on him all day and all night. And even in the midst of it all, he had to carry the patibulum, which was the center part of the cross, down the Via Dolorosa, which is the courtway, the street, or the avenue, as we know today, between where he was sentenced by the same people who last Sunday shouted, "Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." The same people this Sunday, well, this past Friday, said, "Crucify him, crucify him." They freed Barabbas, but crucified Jesus. Got to be careful who's praising you today, because they could be shouting, "Crucify you," the same night. Jesus, although he knew this was the Father's plan, he still, within himself, I would feel, was kind of debating, should I do this? But yet, he saw you, he saw me. He not only saw us, he saw our issues, our sicknesses, our mindsets, and he bore it all on him through those 79 stripes of whips that he received. It was a black man, while Jesus was walking down the Via Dolorosa, who assists Jesus in carrying that part of the cross to Calvary. But the only mistake, I wish I could preach this thing this morning, the only mistake that they made, there was one mistake about Calvary. And the mistake that was made about Calvary was, after they had pierced him in his radius bone and in his torso bones, and they had hammered in the sign, King of the Jews, the only problem with Calvary was when they lifted him up on the cross. Because as they lifted him up on the cross, they had fulfilled Old Testament prophecy that says, "If I be lifted up from the earth, I will draw all men unto me." Oh my God, I feel a praise right there. I would preach the problem with Calvary if I had time this morning, but I don't. And so Jesus, after speaking 7 times from the cross, don't have time to go into all of that this morning. I'm on my way to sunrise service. But finally, he gives up the ghost and he dies. Joseph of Arimathea allows them to use a tomb that he owns. And they buried Jesus there, took his body down. Well, this morning, brothers and sisters, 2014 years ago, and I'm trying to hold back the tears this morning, but this morning, 2014 years ago, Mary Magdalene and a few of the other women went with the spices to check on the body of Jesus to make sure that he doesn't stink. The stench is not there. But when they got there, Jesus was no longer there. He had risen from the dead. He did not roll away the stone. It was the angel who rolled away the stone and sat upon the stone, and the women were scared, and he said, "Don't be amazed. Don't be frightened, because that person that you're looking for, he's not there, for he is risen, just as he said he would." And the only reason why, well, the second reason, they believed the angel, but the second reason for them believing the angel was that when they went inside of the tomb, Jesus' clothes were folded. Jewish culture teaches us that when a person is at a table eating, if he or she is not done, they leave their napkin open near their plate to tell the servant, "Do not remove my food." But if a person, even if there's food left on the plate, is finished and they're not coming back, they take their napkin and they fold it. Brothers and sisters, that's what Jesus did. He folded his grave clothes to let them know, I'm not coming back here. I'm no longer dead. And today, God said to tell you he's folding some situations in your life. That financial situation, that marriage, that wayward child, that son that's been strung out on drugs, that young daughter who had a child out of wedlock and you're stressed out and you're worried, that money situation, that job, unemployment situation. God said he's folding the situation up. You're not going to have to worry about it again because he's making it better. He's giving you victory today. He's giving you resurrection power in your situation. You ought to touch somebody and tell them, I got resurrection power. Happy, happy Resurrection Sunday to you and to your family. Remember, he's alive.